Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the challenges life throws at you, wondering if there's a guiding force steering your path? In times of adversity, is it possible that these moments are woven into a larger, divine plan? Today, we're diving into an ancient story that speaks volumes to our modern lives, a tale from the book of Exodus that challenges us to trust in something greater than ourselves. Imagine the scene. Moses, standing before Pharaoh, the most powerful ruler of the ancient world. The Israelites are enslaved, and their cries for freedom echo through ages. Exodus 5:1-23 takes us to this pivotal moment, a confrontation that questions the very nature of faith and trust in God's plan, even when the odds seem insurmountable. Moses approaches Pharaoh with a message from God, "Let my people go." It's a command that speaks of liberation, but Pharaoh's heart is hardened, and the Israelites' suffering intensifies. Here the scripture presents us with a deep truth about perseverance and belief. When faced with resistance and setbacks, do we retreat in fear, or do we stand firm in the assurance that God's plan will prevail? In this narrative, the Israelites' journey becomes our own. We all face obstacles that seem impossible to overcome, moments when the future feels uncertain. But just as Moses trusted in God's promise, we too are called to place our faith in the divine path set before us. The challenges we encounter aren't signs of failure. Rather, they are tests of our resilience and faith. Let's take a closer look at Moses' unwavering trust. Despite Pharaoh's repeated refusals and the increased burdens on his people, Moses continually seeks God's guidance. He models for us the essence of steadfast faith. It's easy to believe when everything goes our way, but true faith is steadfast even in the darkest moments. This passage teaches us that adversity is not the end of the story, but a part of the journey. We are reminded of Romans 5:3-4. Suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope. Think about the moments in your life where you faced your own Pharaoh, those seemingly immovable obstacles. Reflect on how you reacted. Did the weight of the situation push you away from trusting in a greater plan? Or did it strengthen your resolve to hold on to faith, believing that there's more at work than meets the eye? What about the moments when others around you questioned your journey? Consider how in Exodus, the Israelites feel abandoned and burdened, asking Moses, "Why have you brought this trouble upon us?" Despite their doubts, Moses remains a beacon of hope, his faith unshaken. Like Moses, we're called to be beacons for others, to illuminate the path with trust and assurance even when the road ahead seems dim. Historical context enriches this narrative. Pharaoh's kingdom was built on perceived strength and control, yet Moses, armed with nothing but faith, stood boldly before it. This juxtaposition invites us to ponder, where do we place our strength in today's world? In power and control, or in the quiet, resolute confidence of faith? Now, let's personalize this lesson. Consider an area in your life where you struggle to see past adversity. Could it be that this is a moment designed to deepen your trust and reliance on a divine plan? Turn this thought over in your mind as we walk through this series. Remember, it's in surrendering control and trusting in the unseen that we find true peace and purpose. As we wrap up, hold this truth close. The trials Moses and the Israelites faced were a prelude to a greater freedom. In our own lives, challenges are often harbingers of growth and transformation. The path may seem uncertain, but it's precisely in these moments that our faith is forged. Ready to embrace faith over fear? To step forward, knowing that every challenge brings you closer to divine intention? Type "I believe and wait" in the comments to declare your trust in God's plan. Let's walk this journey of faith together, encouraging one another as we face our own pharaohs. Join me next time as we continue this exploration in Exodus 6, where we'll see God's plans continue to unfold with power and grace. Until then, carry this message of hope and faith in your heart. Remember, trust in God not just when the sea is calm, but also when the waves are high. Stay connected, stay inspired, and I'll see you soon.